Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Easy Gal Talks Football. We're back again with another video. What a statement. What a statement Arsenal have just made to the rest of the Champions League, to the rest of the Premier League, to the rest of Europe, to the rest of the world. We just went and beat the undefeated Bayern Munich at our ground 3-1. We absolutely obliterated them. We destroyed, we neutralized, we made Bayern Munich look like a pub side come the end of the game, the way that we destroyed them. They had all the possession and they couldn't do anything. The way that we played different styles within the same game was unbelievable. Fair play to Mikel Arteta. Fair play to the players out there. In case you didn't watch the game, the first 20 to 30 minutes, we basically parked and we just said, you have the ball. Let's see what you're capable of doing. And we gave them 70% of the possession. We said, you guys do what you can do. Let's see what you're made of. And they tried. They didn't even have a sniff. They had 71 possession to start the game, and they couldn't do nothing. And then we switched the gear. We scored from a set piece with Timber's goal. Fair play. We always end up scoring from set pieces, even without Gabriel Magalhaes in the building. We score from set pieces, and once that happens, I'm thinking we're going to be winning this game comfortably. We concede a silly goal, great goal from them. To be fair, they played the ball over the top, and the ball over the top was starting to hurt us. The ball over the top was starting to cause us problems. The ball over the top was their way to get to our goal, and you know what we had to do? We had to switch it up in the second half. We no longer could sit back because they were finding ways to hurt us when we were sitting back. So what did we do in the second half? We changed it up. Mikel Arteta changed it up. We got more onto the possession. We were then going to kill off the game. And right now, we have to talk about some of these players. Some of these players, they come on off the bench and they make a difference right away. Calafiori came off the bench, made a difference right away. You got Noni Madueke coming off the bench, scores his goal. Cash money for my man Martinelli. Martinelli comes off the bench. He's cash money. Martinelli is Mr. Cash Money off the money in the bank. That's what he is. Call him money in the bank, because you know when he comes off the bench, he's running at people and he's scaring the shit out of them. And we won this game today because of our bench, the way that we're set up so well defensively. And unfortunately, yes, Leandro Trossard did get injured, but Leandro Trossard's injury, we don't have to worry as much because we have Noni Madueke, because we have Gabriel Martinelli, because we have other options that can come into this game versus Chelsea in the upcoming weeks. So, you know what? I do think it's going to be a situation where Noni Madueke starts at the bridge. I'm not too worried about that. I am not too worried about Noni Madueke starting at the bridge. You're watching the game on we are watching the game on Sunday. Link up in the dot. I'm not in Toronto, bro. I'm in the UK. But yeah, let's go back. Let's go back quickly. Let's go back. I just want to start off by saying shout out to every single one of you guys who are watching. Please do hit that like button right now. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a single penny. I think what we've seen today is Arsenal laid a marker down. Arsenal laid a marker down and told everybody across Europe, across the Premier League, across the world that we are a serious outfit and we're not going nowhere. You cannot do anything versus us at our ground. We are going to make it very difficult for you when you come to our ground. That is 10 games in the league phase. 10 games. That is 29 goals. And today was the first goal conceded in the league phase under Mikel Arteta. That is impressive. We just don't concede too many goals, to be fair. And fair play to Bayern Munich for scoring a goal, right? The rest of the game, though, outside of the goal that they scored, it was all us. Timber set piece goal. Bukayo Saka got the assist from the corner. It was a situation where they tried to say, oh, the goalkeeper got pushed. Goalkeeper didn't get pushed. Goalkeeper was nowhere near the ball. Have you seen the images? Have you seen the first goal looked too easy? It looked too easy. Let me show you the image. I got the image right here in front of me. I got the image right here in front of me. This was way too easy for us. The first goal, the set piece goal that we scored, it was way too easy. And I felt like we could have had 4, maybe 5 other clear-cut chances that we could have capitalized on. Moreno had a header. You had the situation where Saka got the ball almost square to him from Eze. There were numerous opportunities throughout the game. And boy, Eze, Moreno, the way they were linking up in that first half, they could have came out of the game with a goal themselves also. I thought there were so many great performances. Oh my God, there's so much that we need to discuss. But yeah, let me just get this part out of the way first. Timber gets his goal, the set piece, and everyone's going to say set piece, ole, ole. I don't give a shit. Set piece again, set piece again. Mikel Arteta said it in the post-match press conference versus Tottenham. He was disappointed we didn't score a set piece goal, and we scored a set piece goal in this game. But they scored in the, 32nd minute, Carl. And I thought, you know what, they were starting to get more direct. They were starting to find ways to hurt us. And what they were doing was when they would pass the ball back, they would then immediately play over the whole midfield and try to get it to our back line by playing balls long over the top. They played one ball over the top, which got through. They played another ball over the top to Harry Kane, which we ended up neutralizing. Harry Kane needed to take the touch first time. But you know what? Harry Kane is another conversation piece today also. We kept Harry Kane quiet. Harry Kane didn't do nothing versus us. We kept Harry Kane quiet today. He didn't say nothing to us. He didn't do nothing to us. He couldn't hurt us. Saliba and what do you call it? Mascara have Harry Kane, their keys, their wallet, and their phone in their pocket tonight. That is the real truth. Harry Kane didn't do nothing. He came to the Emirates. He was wearing a Tottenham shirt almost today. The way that he was playing, I'm telling you. Let's go on to the next bit that we need to discuss. I'm not even going to talk about the other stuff. I'm just going to say Leandro Trossard. It's unfortunate that he comes out of the game in the 38th minute with some sort of injury. Is there any update on Leandro Trossard's injury? Let me see if there's any update on Leandro Trossard's injury. Any update on Leandro Trossard's injury? Leandro Trossard comes off injured and replaced by Nani Madueke. He goes straight down the tunnel. There is no information that is leaking out yet about what the injury is. Honestly, I wish him a speedy recovery. He has been integral for us this season so far. He has 3 goals in 3 games, 3 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League. In the Champions League, he has 1 goal, 2 assists. And don't forget, in the League Cup, he also scored a goal. So in all competitions, he has 5 goals, 5 assists this season. He already double-digit goals and assists already this season. He's one of our top GA getters, and this is a guy who's not necessarily starting week in, week out on a regular basis either. Leandro Trossard is just an unbelievable run for us. And I hope that he can come back very soon because he's a crucial player for us. But it almost seems like we just get one player back from injury and then another one goes straight back down and injured right away. It's just unfortunate to see. But yeah, if I could show you guys the image right here, this was him leaving the game, going straight down the tunnel. At that point, it was very unfortunate. But yeah, hopefully he'll be back very soon and he won't be injured for too long. But big up to Leandro Trossard every single time. Let's talk about the next thing. The next thing is the second half. They couldn't lay a glove on us. The second half, we changed the way that we played. Arsenal in the first half were comfortable without possession and we were comfortable defending. Second half, we were comfortable in possession and we made it uncomfortable for them in possession because we pressed them more. We pressed them more in the second half and we gave them less time on the ball. We recycled the ball well. Zubimendi was on the ball more. You've seen the boys doing their best to keep possession and keep it away from Bayern. They barely touched the ball in the second half. And from when we had Saka come off and Miles Lewis-Skelly, I'll be fair, I did not think Miles Lewis-Skelly had the best of games. And also Saka, I think he was a little bit ineffective in the final third. He could have taken a shot or 2 at times. But, you know, overall, not the worst game, but they could have been better. Substitutions were needed. Calafiori came on, Martinelli came on, and immediately makes an impact. 1 minute after coming in, Calafiori gets an assist for Nani Madueke. Amazing. Amazing. And from there, 2-0, I don't think they're coming back into this game. We could have scored 3, 4, 5 goals in that second half. We were just all over them, all over them, all over them. From they couldn't touch us. And this was another moment where people were watching. They're like, "Yo, this team is different. This is not the same old Arsenal." And then the final moment, Eberechi Eze picks out Gabriel Martinelli for a beautiful pass, and then boom, game over. He made Manuel Neuer look like Conte the way that he was on the floor. You would have thought this was Conte at the bridge the way that he was on the floor as he was running towards goal. He could have put his hands up the way that he was running towards goal. It was beautiful to see, guys. And the best part about all of this is the fact that we are top of both tables. We are top of the Premier League. We are top of the Champions League. We are top of the world right now. We are the best team in the world right now. Maybe not in the world, in Europe at least. We are the best team in Europe. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from anybody. No one can chat to us. You're not above us in the Premier League. You're not above us in the Champions League. What makes you think you can talk to us? What makes you think you can chat to us? You can't chat to us. We're clear of everybody right now. This doesn't mean nothing at the end of the season if we don't win, obviously. But at this moment in time, as of the 26th of November, Arsenal are clearly the best team across Europe. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Bayern Munich was the closest team to us when it comes to them having undefeated record across all competitions. We play Inter next. I'm surprised to see how we play against Inter. Inter is going to be interesting because Inter beat us last year. We actually played Chelsea next in the Premier League also. That's going to be interesting because Chelsea fans are very high. They're very high and mighty and excited right now off the back of their performance versus Barcelona. Last time I checked, Barcelona are not even in the top 8, top 9. Where's Barcelona in the table? They're not even in the top 10. So, like, you're getting excited about that. We beat one of the best teams across Europe right now. Vincent Kompany got outclassed by Mikel Arteta. It was just a masterclass from him. And before we go any further, please let me just go through some of the performances, individual performances in the team. David Raya didn't have much to do. I'm going to be real. Do we even give, if we're going to do player ratings right now, does David Raya even get more than a 7? He had two things to do, 2 moments. He made 1 save, and it wasn't even really like a really good shot. Nah, mate. David Raya, 7 out of 10. Didn't really have to do much. We conceded a goal, and I can't really blame him. It was that would have been impossible for any goalkeeper to stop at the pace and how quick that shot was coming in. The power that it had on the shot. It's going to be difficult. Timber gets an 8 out of 10. Gets himself a goal. Solid overall performance. Does his thing. One of the best right backs in the world. Going forward, he can get goals. Defending, unbelievable. He's just a rock. Shout out to Timber every single time. I thought Timber was unbelievable. 8 out of 10 for Timber. I'm going to give Saliba, Mascara 7s, both of them. Solid performances for them. Silly yellow card that the referee gave Saliba. Try to prevent those as much as you can. But what can you do? Referee just wanted to give a yellow card in that moment. I thought Miles Lewis-Skelly was quite poor. If I'm going to be 100% real, I thought Miles Lewis-Skelly was quite poor. I thought he could have done so much better. I thought Miles Lewis-Skelly could have been a little bit better today, but he was poor in my opinion. In the future, I expect more from Miles Lewis-Skelly. I did not see enough from him in this game. Hopefully, we can see more from him in the future. What else is there? There was who's next? I thought Declan Rice was outstanding. I'm going to give Declan Rice 7.5. Actually 8. He didn't get a goal. He didn't get an assist, but he bossed the game. Him and Zubimendi. Zubimendi gets a 7.5. Declan Rice gets an 8. I'm going to give Declan Rice an 8. I thought he was outstanding. The way that he ran the show in the second half, Declan Rice was unbelievable. Literally, he was one-man break. He basically got the ball, and he would break through the lines by himself without even passing. Just run through the lines. Saka, shaky performance in my opinion. I'm going to give Shaka a 7. Eze, solid performance. I'm going to give him 7.5. Trossard barely played 40 minutes. I'm going to just give him a 6 and keep him moving. Moreno, he had some good moments in the first half, but very non-existent in my opinion for majority of the game. He had some headers he could have scored, but oh man, what is my cough? Overall, I'm gonna give Moreno I'll give Moreno a set 6.5. Yeah. Then we're gonna go to Nani Madueke. Came on, scored a goal, played 40 minutes, did his thing. Played after the 40-minute mark, did his thing. 7.5 for him. Ricardo Calafiori, same thing, 7.5. And Martinelli, 7.5. All those players came off the bench and made a big difference, immediately coming in and making a big difference to get themselves to 7.5s. Ben White and Martin Odegaard also getting involved in the game. Today we just outclassed Bayern Munich, man. We just outclassed them. It was a footballing lesson to Kompany and the Bayern Munich side. Don't take Arsenal lightly. It was a football lessoning to anybody who watches football. Don't take Arsenal lightly, and just what we're capable of doing in and off ball and on ball is unbelievable. I think we're generally one of the most complete teams with our capability to play many different styles also. It's very impressive. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, boys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a match reaction to the rest of the games also very soon. But for now, love for the love. Game winning goals. Yeah, bro, you love your Canadians, man. Evening Eagle and the chat. Arsenal did not look out of place tonight. Great and good. Yeah, Bayern are trash. We shat on Bayern today. Bayern in a spliff, 100%. Bayern's in a spliff. Bayern are defo better. Bayern are defo better than Barcelona, 100%. 100%. Arsenal, congratulations. You might actually do something this year. Fair play. There you go. You see, even the rivals are admitting it. Say wallahi, you are not doing the quad. Let's not do this. Let's not do the quad talk. Let's just focus on the next coming thing. People saying treble incoming. Let's just focus on our next game, guys. Won the trophy talk right now. Let's just focus on our next game. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love, people. You already know what it is. Eagle Talks Football. We're out of here, people. Peace. Don't know.